Jason, for once you guys, the defense was playing with a lead, but I don't think you guys played your best game today defensively. How did y'all react with being in a different position than you usually have been, where your backs are against the wall and you're losing early?
First off, I just give credit West Virginia, but it's another week we didn't finish. You know, and I take a little fault at my pass interference that I got when Chris Hacker got an interception. You know, that would have been a game changer. But mainly, like I said, we didn't find a way to finish it.
Were you surprised by that call? Because that really, you were away from the play. It really.
I mean, yeah, I thought it wasn't catchable, but I mean, he kind of crossed my face. I grabbed him, so I'll take blame for that.
Your coach says he felt like you guys gave this one away. Do you feel the same way? How
Yeah,
your take on it?
I mean, we fought back to get it in overtime and then find a way to finish. I mean, it comes down to whoever wants it more. It looks like they wanted it more.
You guys kept on giving the offense the ball back, the interceptions, and but then the offense kept on giving it right back. How demoralizing is that? When you're not putting points on the board when you have the ball inside the 5-yard line?
It hurts. I mean, we got an interception. Paul Dawson got down to about the 2-yard line and fumbled it right there. That would have been another game changer. A few interceptions, but I mean, when it comes down to it, we got to do our parts, and we didn't finish on defensively. We lost as a team, so I mean, it hurt.
Aside from simply executing better, what has to change for this team going forward?
I mean, it's going to come down to more leadership in the locker room. You know, these last 3 games, we got 2 on the road, which are going to be tough. Then again, it's just going to come down just to finish. I mean, that's all we can do is finish. Hopefully get to a bowl game.
Is there not enough leadership on this team?
I mean, we got enough, I feel, but I mean, it's always improvement, more room for improvement. And like I said, man, we got to finish. I mean, it hurts losing games like this. And so that's just my main thing. I'm just trying to do my part and find a way to help the team win.
The energy and atmosphere on the sideline, is it different this year than any of the other years that you've been here?
Yeah, it's a little different, but I mean, we got to work with what we had. But
How's it different?
we had a few older guys last year. I mean, defensively, like Kenny Kane, you know, he's a real good captain, leader, and we don't really have that right now defensively on the defensive side and on offense. I mean, we just need more everything right now. Just try to find a way to win.
You're one of those older guys. Do you need to step up and be more vocal, maybe?
Yeah, of course. I'm always been trying to just lead by example, but I think some voices are going to have to be heard for these last 3 games, especially for my career here.
Do you feel like offenses maybe are going after you a little bit more the last couple of weeks? You know, so that's what caused you to draw some of those penalties.
Yeah, I mean, I think I only had 2 balls from this game and 2 balls or 3 last game and a week before that. So I mean, it just seemed like a lot because they were back to back.
Okay, let's do one last question with Jason, then we'll have Casey right here.
Jason, can you guys win 3 in a row?
We're gonna have to. We're gonna have to. I mean, if we want to get luckily to a bowl game, we're gonna have to.
The first half. What did they do differently defensively in the second half, where you guys kind of stalled out for a while?
It was nothing that they did differently. It was us getting a little complacent and not having the same intensity we had in the first few drives, which resulted in not scoring.
Casey just as comfortable and normal feeling as you felt throwing the ball in a while today?
For the most part, there were still a lot of things that I did that I feel in a way cost us the game, but each of us can only do so much, and we all made mistakes today. Nobody was perfect, but yeah.
Casey, this team needed to seize every opportunity in order to make a bowl game. How does the team allow complacency to creep in if that's what it was there for a little while?
I really can't answer that question because I don't know the answer. There's no telling what it could be, but it's something that each of our players need to look down deep inside themselves and figure out whether they really love playing the game or not, and whether they want to come back next week and give the same intensity.
Are you saying that some of that complacency manifests itself in like penalties or running the wrong route or something like that, or just not having kind of intensity that you'd like to see?
It may be possibly that we've scored more points that quickly than we have in a while, and so people were they were happy about it and didn't want to do more to go above and beyond to score more points.
That was probably the best game that the receiving unit has played, at least the first half. They were making catches behind their back, and you were pretty sharp. Do you feel that way, that the offense, I mean, I know you would like to have played better in the second half, but for a half there, was that the best that you've seen the offense?
They had a really good day, the receivers did. I feel throughout the week they really wrapped it around in their mind that they had to step it up, whether it was blocking, catching, just running the right routes, whatever it was. And I feel like they did a very good job with that.
Were any of those times when Boykin came in to take the snap to give you a little break, give you some rest, or was that designed to get him the ball and have him run it?
Those were designed to get him the ball. He's a great playmaker, and we know anytime he has the ball in his hands, he can do amazing stuff with it. But unfortunate turns. I mean, that's no one particular person's fault with anything that happened, but those were designed for him.
Casey, you took a lot of hard shots today. Do you feel fine?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. That's part of the game. You come out there every Saturday knowing you're going to get hit. If you don't want to get hit, then you need to go either find another sport or just not play at all. So that's my mindset going out every time. Whether it's a blitz we didn't pick up or just the defense making a good play, you're going to get hit. It's plain and simple. There's nothing to that. That's why we play the game, because we love to.
In overtime, Woolridge was called for a penalty. I'm curious, did you see that? Did you see the play?
I didn't see the actual play, what happened, and so I can't really give a comment on that or anything. But if people are trying to blame him for that causes the game, no, not at all. We never should have been in that situation in the first place. There were a lot of mistakes from myself and from others that costed us having to go into overtime and letting them come back into the game with us whenever we should have picked up the tempo and continued to do what we were doing.
On that 3rd and 30 play, what did you guys have drawn up? Was it a play just to get some yards back to hopefully make it easier on Jaden, or was it a play where you could take a deep shot?
It was just a play just to move the ball. If you have it in your mind that you got to go deep, then 9 times out of 10 it's not going to work. You got to just run the offense and take what the defense gives you, and but that's why we called what we did.
Okay, last question, guys.
Casey, coming off your arm injury last September 7th, to come in to play a game today, even though you didn't win, but still were able to throw 58 passes and complete 40, is there a sense of satisfaction for you as far as your overall health going the rest of the way?
As far as health, yes. I'm happy with what I'm able to do and the things that they've allowed me to do. But there's no satisfaction with anything that's going on. Whether I throw for 500 or 50 and we still lose the game, it means nothing. So that's where I'm at with that.